Happening now this morning, the FBI is raiding the home of YouTube celebrity Jake Paul. Scott Reif is in Air 7 over the scene. Scott?
Yeah, Giovanni, moments ago, the Sheriff's Department with the FBI just left the scene of Jake Paul's home. If you don't know him, he's an internet sensation with tens of millions of followers on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Now, even though the activity is about done here in this house in Calabasas on the 23,000 block of Park South Street, it was quite the raid this morning. They busted into the home, and we did see the Sheriff's Department just a few moments ago come out of the house with a lot of weapons, a lot of long guns. We didn't see any handguns, but we saw those weapons there come out of the home, so it's unclear if they raided his home because of those weapons or not. We don't have an idea from the FBI yet exactly why they came to this home. There was another weapon on the back, looked like a long gun with a scope on it as well. So the FBI did move in. Exactly what they got at this point is unclear. They are leaving the scene, but Jake Paul's home was raided.
Like, suck my nut.
Hello, 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 sweet baby angels and pumpkin heads. It is your girl, Miss Tetra Resin Stone. And you guys, Jake Paul's ass is in trouble. TMZ released footage of the FBI rolling in deep towards his Calabasas mansion this Wednesday morning. Now, it has been carried out already. Unfortunately, we do not have any information as to what they were searching for, what investigation is ongoing. All of these documents and search warrants, etc., have all been sealed. So at the time of recording this video, I don't have the reasons to why. So what we can do is speculate a little bit. Now, what I will say this, Miss Resin Stone loves a good conspiracy. I love a good story. I love some tea. And this is really, really, really interesting because I got to tell you this. To be quite honest with you guys, you could tell me Jake Paul did anything and I would believe it. If you said that he had digital media stuff that he shouldn't have, that's illegal activity, I would believe it. If you said there were drugs or gang activity, I would believe it. And you know why I would believe all this is because when you get to a certain point, these influencers, they go so far into their own egos and they're wrapped up in their own echo chambers, the entitlement, the money. They go so far away from reality that I believe that they truly think that they can do and get away with anything that they want. I really do. I really, 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 really do. And, look how he handled the pandemic. It's mind-blowing. And it's not just him. Several of these influencers are out here partying, thinking that they can do whatever they want to do because they're rich and famous, or it's problems only affect poor people, or problems only affect, it's the elitist idea that it's us and them. And it's like, you are so delusional. And so I want this to be hopefully a learning lesson for all the other influencers who are doing problematic things, who are so wrapped up in their own asses that they don't even realize they are not even on the same planet, that we have consequences for our actions. And regardless of what that action was, there are consequences that are clearly being carried out. Now, we don't know, but regardless, he must have done something to have the FBI and the Sheriff's Department and local law enforcement to be at his front door. You don't get a full parade of the fucking military coming down the road for being a good boy, now do you? So I don't know. What are your thoughts? I did see some Twitter comments, and a lot of people were speculating on a lot of different things. Some of the things I've already mentioned in this video. Some people mentioned some of those. Some mentioned even darker things. Listen, again, as I said, I will believe anything. When the official story does break, when these records are released, when we finally get to figure out what he did and what is going on, I will believe it. There's nothing that Jake Paul could do to shock me. And, again, I think it comes back down to this echo chamber, these idea, and I want the fans of Jake to know that you have to be responsible for your actions. And laws and rules, they matter. And they're there for a reason. A lot of times we have laws and rules to not only protect yourself, but to protect other people. And it's unfair, it's selfish to think, fuck everybody else. and just live recklessly for yourself. You can be living authentically yourself within the parameters that society gives you. And if you don't want to be a part of society, following the rules, falling in line, then you can leave society. And there's places that you can go. One is prison. That is where you can leave society because you cannot handle or you don't want to. You have the freedom to do whatever you want, but you will always have consequences to what you've done. So if you don't want to be a part of society and play by society rules, whether you agree with them or not, you can go to prison. Or you could go be a mountain man, live off the grid. So there are multiple things that you could do. But if you choose to play and live in the society, then you need to follow the rules. And I know Jake has very, very young fans, and the message needs to be taught to them. So I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts and opinions? I just want you guys to take responsibility and remember there's a consequence for every action that you do. And not all consequences are bad, but not all consequences are good either. So you have to definitely understand that everything that you do, from the words that you say to the actions that you do, has weight. And as you move in this world, you get what you put out. I'm a firm believer in that. And I know, listen, karma will always find you. And she will find you even if you live in a mansion in Calabasas. Guys, leave that comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and conspiracy. Do you think Jake Paul is going to prison? And I just am really, really curious what you guys are thinking at this current moment. Also, let me know if you want me to do a follow-up once we do know what's going on and we can really dive into it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. As always, bye-bye.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Like, suck my nut.